Nigga.
We are here, baby! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, wait.
I see dead people.
It got real crazy.
It's over!
Hey, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak, ho, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, ho, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these dirty ass niggas
I'm
trying
mad
to
at
see
y'all,
Compton?
really.
The industry can hate you,
Are
fuck
we
'em
doing
all in
this,
their mama.
dude?
How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many
That's not
options.
even a
I'm finna
Southern
pass on his
California
body,
thing.
I'm John Stockton.
That was a crib walk.
Beat your ass in the Bible, God watch
They got some kind of needs no
you
more.
gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake,
Hey!
I hate
No,
you
no,
like
no
I'm
peace
young.
today.
You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to
Niggas call it
him,
Step in the name of hate, baby.
make sure you hide your little sister from him. They told me Trev's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 that fuck him up. Wop, 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 I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably
A minor.
They not like us. 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 You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. Go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't there something? Be-rest, that's for bitchin'. You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no love boy, you ball boy. Fish Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes. Over your phone. Professional.
Ben's drinking
You didn't turn into Stone Cold.
He done turned into Stone Cold.
Fuck a caption, no action, no accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around with polish. Fucked on Wayne Grower, he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the roll label on me. I'ma get them dropped. And I walk past the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here 69 God. Ay, freaky ass nigga.
Freaky ass nigga!
Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Ay, city is back up. It's a must. We outside. Ay.
Oh, man.
That's where we at.
I haven't heard of Mustard in a while
They
either.
not like us. They
like
not like
this.
us.
So you like it?
I like it.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us
gave a history
slaves.
lesson.
Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024,
Atlanta
you
shit
got
was
the
so
same
hard.
agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what? Little baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21 get your false street cred. Thug makes you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what? Quavo said you can be from Northside. What? 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth for the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
You said niggas couldn't 1, 2, 3, 4 walk in the door. Oh, niggas.
He a fan.
That's what he did.
And he a fan. He a fan. He a fan.
Freaky ass nigga.
Freaky ass nigga. He a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga. He a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga. He a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga. He a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV ho.
OV ho.
Say OV ho. Then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way.
Niggas the Empire days,
If
huh?
niggas turn this into a line dance, I would be fucking.
It's gonna happen.
Definitely
It's
happening.
gonna be that.
Oh my God.
Niggas gonna start
I
stepping.
am going to be
Motorcycle
Freaky ass
gangs about to have
niggas.
practice.
This is Feuds from the 7 podcast. Shit.
If niggas turn that into a line dance, I'm gonna be through.
I am fucking excited. I fucking waited. Shout out to my wife right here because she stood next to me while I was struggling. I waited a full fucking week.
I don't know how you did
I don't know how I did it.
Man.
And I couldn't hear the music, so all I was doing was reading. And wifey was like, you ain't making no time for me, right? But I couldn't put my phone down, man. My motherfucking screen time down at 8 hours this week.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how tough was it to not press play?
Oh man, that shit was worse than
Solid 10.
that shit.
Solid
Was,
10?
that
A
shit
solid
was
10
worse
for
than
him.
fucking not want no pussy. Abstinence. That's what they call it. That's what
I think
waited
especially for like a lover of like hip hop music, like
And
that
it was going crazy.
It was
Yeah.
going crazy.
I've never been that at
Involved.
ease, being at home on a Friday night with nothing to do but be on my phone.
You know what it took me back to? COVID days.
That's a good point.
Ooh.
It was so strategic though. Like
My God, on a Friday night.
The greatest night of hip hop in my lifetime.
Yeah.
And I didn't listen to one song. That's how fucking dope that night was, man.
For the culture, baby.
Man, so I'm not even apologizing for my energy this week. Everything just hit me. I just listened to every record today.
we just
Before y'all turn this on, shit, we're gonna have a review out. We're gonna have a review out before this, man. So go check that out.
gotta get the review out. So we got to.
yeah.
I'm going to wifey, man.
What do you mean?
How you feeling?
How I'm feeling about what? Just in general or about the music?
The music.
I feel like
Our mental health don't matter right now.
I feel like it. I feel like it's great, like a great moment for hip hop, a great moment for the West Coast, honestly, because I felt like Kendrick really, like honestly, okay, I am more partial towards Drake. Y'all know I'm a Drake.
We all are.
I love Drake.
I think we all are. We listen to way more Drake music.
Yeah, like I enjoy Drake's music. However, I'm a stone, like I'm from the West Coast. So when I hear him pulling out like all them elements, like the very last song is like, ooh, like he kind of like dipped into every little everything. Like
I took
So you're
both.
proud
I took
California?
both.
hell yeah.
I took
Yeah. Yeah.
but the genius part of it is I took both. I took the two regions that you thrive in.
Yeah.
Took them away from you. The Atlanta shit, that is true battle rap. That's some shit. That's some shit a nigga would say on.
If you from Atlanta, you gonna take pride in that verse.
Starlight
Yeah.
5,
Yeah.
the battle rap shows
Absolutely.
and shit like that.
Which when we reviewing, I'm like, he's gonna get to that later.
Yeah,
That's coming.
that was. And then I'm doing it on a.
Must have
They got
done.
some Bay Area fucking.
Smart move.
That's crazy because we've been asking for the last couple of weeks.
About the hyphy
The
shit.
hyphy
About the
music,
hyphy shit.
yeah.
That definitely has some hyphy energy. To it.
Boom!
Then 2 episodes, we was like, who doing this in the club and shit?
Hey
Yeah.
man,
You gonna see?
you brought the Bay Area niggas out. Them niggas was like frozen like Wakanda. Like nigga, I ain't heard a Bay Area nigga in a long time.
You heard Mozzie?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Mozzie.
Mozzie don't be on that type shit though. He,
Mozzie not from the Bay. Didn't J Poole just
Oh,
told
he from
us?
the South. You right. He did. He from the
Sacramento,
South.
the Bay.
Yeah.
Larry June and 40.
yeah, but they don't do it like
They don't do it like that.
Larry June be on some pimp shit. Like his shit is like smooth.
Yeah, I fuck with Larry
he on
June.
some
He
rap.
on some go to sleep shit.
Oh
He
God.
on some lay on your leather couch and fall asleep.
This is
Ivan,
true.
if I can do this, you can do that shit.
Disrespect the June like that.
This is true. Shake your dreads.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, all the records, man.
Does this replace the like that? Do you forget about like that? Hearing this?
I told you.
No, but
Yes, you do.
But what it
Yes,
does
you
do, I gotta be out. I gotta go outside. Me and wifey gotta go outside. Cause nigga, this,
Ain't even 24 hours old yet.
and then like that, you put on like that,
And then
and then they not like us right after. Oh my god,
OVO is crazy.
nigga.
hoes.
I think it replaces like that. Me personally.
No, that'd be too.
I think out here it does. I think nationwide like that still might be the.
Jesus, I ain't know it was like that though.
I just want to know, like, where does Drake go after that?
Vacation.
I don't know, because so the reason why I'm not really certain about that is because he knows how to reach the masses. He knows the whole like
It's not-
everything
If
to
I'm-
reach the masses. So I'm like, what would be his follow up for that?
If I'm Drake, now that I got Kendrick with this song, oh now you in my realm, you in my world of club music. Now I got to
Right.
strike back doing club music.
Right.
I felt like we got that with the first verse of Family Matters.
That might the first verse or the third one,
The first verse
the one with
where he was trying.
I think now that he see Kendrick stepping in his real like pop era.
Because that's exactly what that was.
It's more of a,
This
it's more of a
last-
gut punch. Like, I did you better than you did you. We used to Drake doing the club records.
Now, Kendrick,
Now I'm doing
the club records.
you good at. You can't come back with no club record.
And that's like something that people are not really expecting from Kendrick, especially with the last, few projects that he's put out. We're not expecting no like club banger like this right here is
This
like
is-
what? Oh,
And it's
whoa.
already
Like,
outside.
But
Yeah.
this ain't just like this ain't just a I'm doing a party record just because I'm doing a. This is one of them ones.
Yeah.
It's,
is like you got me
it's
fucked
already
up.
outside. I've seen it. I'm on the internet. I've seen it outside already.
Yeah, it just dropped like 8 o'clock, 5 o'clock yesterday. It ain't been 24 hours.
I watched it on mute, but Rick Ross had him playing it at Dre's.
Here.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Lovers and Friends weekend. This is a great time to debut this record.
Hey man, shout out to Lovers and Friends, man. We supposed to have one of them ones
big
on, but
guest,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? The wind came and you know what I'm saying?
Puffed and puffed and blew all this shit
They
down.
knocked all that shit over.
So everybody was like, today I get it. Today I get it. Nigga.
It's
The wind's
bad.
kind of fucked up. but
was bad last
yesterday. It was
night.
bad
Started
yesterday.
picking up last night.
It was bad yesterday.
Last night,
Okay.
like it was really bad.
so we was probably asleep by then.
yeah.
Well, she went out.
No, during the daytime it got bad. I was like, yeah, I understand. Early in the
dark
day, it was like,
clouds, everything.
they could have went on, but then, yeah.
Yeah, wifey went out, right? So she texted me and shit. She was like, I'm about to give you that wah wah. You know what I'm saying?
Why you gotta
Nigga,
be
she came
embarrassing?
home. Nigga, she sat on the couch for like 5
Hold
minutes.
it. Hold it.
I knew she was
Nope.
spaced out, right?
Nope.
So I said, I gotta
Go
go.
ahead. We gonna
I
let
gotta
her
go
finish.
pee. I knew she was spaced out. I know when wifey drinks, she get the glossy eyes, all that shit, right? So she on the couch and shit. She texted me, right? She texted me. I'm already knowing it's some bullshit, but she texted me like, yeah, I'm about to, I'm about to give you that. Yeah, I'm about to give you that work, right? I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? How you doing out there? You know, because I knew it was some bullshit. So she came home with the glossy eyes, sitting on the couch and shit. She's on the couch for like 5 minutes, right? So she goes in the room. I had to pee, so I said, you know what? Let me go check her out. So I'm gonna go to I didn't even go to the living room bathroom. Let me go to our room bathroom and see. Nigga, she up.
Okay. That's cute.
She ain't even on her.
That's
Hey.
cute. Let's talk about. Hold
she
on,
ain't even
hold
on her
it.
stomach, bro. She on her back, nigga.
That's cute. But let's talk about where we started at, because I was texting him like when we out, because honestly, me and him when we typically when it's a day out on the town, like it's the both of us. So
Yeah.
I went out, it was like a girls type of thing or whatever. It's just women. So I'm texting him because yes, that's what I'm feeling. When I come home, he's on his phone, glued to
Oh,
it.
yeah, Kendrick
He's
did
going
drop.
through the whole Kendrick thing, and I'm like sitting there. I done brought him food. I done stopped and picked up hookah. I done got some tequila. I'm like, babe, we finna fuck it up. Like we finna have a good time. He is literally stuck on Twitter. I'm like, oh, okay. I sat there with him for about 30, 40 minutes.
that-
I'm going to sleep.
Why the same shit
You're
is
not on the
happening in my
same time I'm
household?
on.
Nah, look.
Same shit happening in my household. I've been in
You
the
ain't on
bed.
it. So if
on the
you're not
phone,
on the
everything.
same time that I'm on, then I'm going to sleep.
That's exactly what my wife did
That's what's
too.
happening.
It's Kendrick, though.
It's cool,
This
and I wasn't
single to
mad.
Kendrick.
This rap beef got us ignoring our wives.
And I wasn't mad about it. I'm like, okay, this is a great time in hip hop, whatever. However, don't try to come on the show embarrassing me talking about something. Yeah, I already knew it's some bullshit. No, I came home with all like I
you was
said.
like- you was
I'm
loaded
bringing the
up.
party to you. I done stopped and got the hookah. I'm like, we finna smoke some hookah. We
He
finna
let,
drink
he,
some tequila.
he let another man
And he
take
on
his
the
attention
phone.
from him. He let another man take his attention from you. That's crazy.
Damn, they not like
Right,
us.
They not really like us.
Not only did I bring that, I brought some food, everything. I brought him some Thai food. I'm like, we finna fuck it up. We finna have a good time.
Cole Paul, he did that and didn't even listen to the music.
And didn't even listen to the song. That's
all.
crazy. He let the words on the screen take it from you.
Boy, on there
That's
tweeting, and
crazy.
then want to try to come here and act brand new.
That
Okay.
shit was so hard, bro. I just maybe because I just expected her to understand. You know what I mean?
And I
But-
expect you to understand too. I
Hey.
went to sleep. I didn't bother him. I didn't complain.
But you know the crazy part is, man, when I was, I'm reading, because I had muted like what people was actually saying about the song.
Yeah.
So I had muted the song, but I could still, it was, when motherfuckers saying Kendrick and all that shit, I can still see how they feeling about it, and I didn't get the feeling like it was like that.
Did you
Like
see,
I know niggas was saying like, oh, he came out. I just kept saying like, oh, he came out with a dance record, but like.
You seen the cover art for They Not Like Us? It's Drake's house with like the little locator things of 12 people, all sex offenders.
Nasty.
That's what the fuck did they call it? Because Kendrick mentioned it that they getting ready to raid that at any day.
embassy.
Now. The embassy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's what they call Drake's.
Because it's a bunch of freaky ass niggas in the industry.
Freaky ass niggas. Freaky ass niggas.
Apparently, all of them hang out at your house.
This
That's
might have
crazy.
white people saying
Apparently.
freaky ass.
freaky ass niggas, freaky ass wiggers, freaky ass wiggers,
Freaky ass
wiggers.
Pig.
I don't. You know. I don't.
He got to pull out his I'm Jewish card. This might be anti-Semitic.
He already pulled out the racist shit. We were
tried
racist.
that.
Definitely call it JDL. Definitely call it.
Yeah. So so we were listening to the records, right? And then and I heard Joe Budden say this too, and I didn't get the context of it until I heard the records today.
Yeah.
Right? And just for context out there, for those who don't know, I waited an entire week. We record on Sundays. Today is Sunday. This is my first time listening to everything since Taylor Made. So there was I was listening to Joe Budden in Academics, and Joe was like, at this point, like he has an out.
Yeah.
Right. So on Family Matters, in the Family Matters, he's saying like he's getting ready to go on vacation. That's his out. Like I'm
done with
at
it.
this point, what do you
If he doesn't say nothing else and Kendrick keep coming out with songs, does it change the momentum? Like, man, what's up with Kendrick? Keep going at this nigga. This nigga's not responding. Does it become an obsession?
Well, no. At this point, what Kendrick doing is he's making an example out of Drake. Like, don't ever question my legacy again type thing.
Okay.
This is what I'm getting from Kendrick. And not only that, we are getting ready to go into award season. So this ain't over with yet. We ain't even performed this record yet.
Can you perform the record?
Shit, the BET, something is gonna be in LA. I don't know
what's
what's
coming up in
But
June.
I'm saying, is he able to, like, with all the background politics?
Don't put that on the BET Awards.
Do
My
it.
God.
some award show is gonna be in LA. It's coming up.
BET
Yeah,
is
do
always
it.
in
More
LA.
likely BET. Yeah.
BET
in
is always
June
in LA.
in LA.
Every year.
Please, Lord, don't. Do
Like
that.
we ain't even we haven't hit award season. We haven't hit when you talk about Like That is number one, has been number one. Euphoria has been number one now. Like, dude, these records have not been performed. This ain't over.
Oh, no.
You ain't heard this at no festivals. You see Metro Boomin like playing it at certain festivals, but you ain't seen Future perform these yet. You haven't seen Kendrick perform these yet. This ain't. They're gonna make an example out of that man. At this point.
And it's 36. It was like 36 million views in like a day or some shit like
And then
that.
what Metro did today,
Yeah.
which we recorded on a Sunday, so he puts out a fucking, everybody was saying, well, what can you say? Because Drake says, shut your fucking ass up and make some drums. So Metro Boomin today puts out a fucking
Drums.
DIY beat.
Drums.
Nigga, best
Put
person
some drums out.
to make a verse, put a dope verse on this song.
Get a free beat
Get a
for
free
me.
beat. And do you know how big that is?
That's dope.
From Metro Boomin?
That's huge.
Like,
That's smart. I give him
And
credit.
then I don't think, even if Kendrick doesn't do anything, although I feel like Kendrick it ain't over. Kendrick's gonna make an example of that man. But now
There's a
they have to respond to the people that he can't. Something happened earlier this week with Weeknd's bodyguard. Somebody was shooting at him or he got shot. Some shit happened today. But I mean this week. But them responses are coming.
From Drake.
No, from who Drake shot at Ross.
Ross plane crash, but I don't know if that had anything to do with
But he shot on Family Matters. He shot at Ross on Family Matters.
Yeah.
He shot at The Weeknd again.
Shout out ASAP.
Shot at ASAP.
so do they all need to get on one song?
No,
Would that
ASAP
be
got
crazy?
ASAP say he got an album coming. So
I don't think for me. Maybe as a pride, maybe you do respond, but I think Kendrick did all the work. If I'm ASAP, I'm just gonna every chance I get, I'm gonna retweet Not Like Us.
no. But it becomes I'm not just responding to you. We're making an example out of you.
Shit, that goes to that's damn near online bullying then at that point.
That is the epitome of what 50 did to Ja Rule.
But I feel like Drake, he survives this.
You think so?
I feel
think he can.
like if he stops responding and just release some hot records,
Yeah.
people will forget about it.
No,
I mean, they will still talk about it.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's such a big artist that it is absolutely a possibility for him to just kind of like move past this.
Yeah, but this is like, let me give an example. I'm gonna give a sports example. This is LeBron if Ray Allen misses that shot. I'm a Spurs fan. So this is LeBron if Ray Allen misses that shot. Meaning, not only am I in this environment, Ray Allen misses the shot, right? This is what's happening right now. Okay. So not only we can never put you are a great artist. We'll never ever put you in the elite category. That is out.
But then that will
never be there. The
he
respect
is the
will never
elite
be there.
category though. When you think about it,
And
Drake
that would give
is
Tim
the
Duncan
elite.
his 6th ring.
I think you're using the wrong sports analogy.
No, I've isolated everybody around you. Ray Allen misses the shot. I done isolated everybody around you. I called out all the Atlanta niggas you fuck with. Not called them out, but I put them in weird positions. 1. And 2, I'm coming at you in ways that you're not ready for. I've exposed you at. So it's not that I'm like LeBron will always be great, right?
Mm-hmm.
He'll never be Jordan.
He'll never even be Kobe.
I think
He'll
that's
never be there. And that means a lot.
I think that's the sports analogy that better fits the situation for me is the Kobe situation.
Okay.
No matter how many rings you go on to win, you'll never beat the fact that not only did you rape somebody, but you snitched on somebody else.
Cheating on your wife.
You'll wear that scarlet letter for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You'll never. So to me, that's the better sports analogy because no matter how many great records you have coming forth, if you have any, we'll never let you forget that this man called you a pedophile and said you had a daughter that you never acknowledged. Like you'll never get rid of this scarlet letter on your.
Because they're both like nasty references. Like he's being called a pedophile and denying all his kids, every child that he's had, they've been denying it. And then Kendrick is saying, they're saying that Kendrick is a woman beater.
Yeah.
Well, a pedophile is worse. And although both are terrible things to do, Kendrick, as far as like beating on a woman, that kind of like, you can kind of sweep that under the rug because people don't really give a fuck about what happens to women. Honestly.
And Kendrick did what I said Rick Ross and Kells do.
But it's the truth.
If your music good enough, people will overlook your scandal. So Kendrick coming out with these hits is overlooking the fact that he's an alleged woman beater.
As great as R. Kelly is, he'll never ever just completely walk away from the fact that you did this.
No, never.
And it's niggas that are wholeheartedly gonna step in the name of love every fucking chance they get. Mm-hmm. But there's always gonna be somebody to remind you that.
There's a huge divide there. It'll never be.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? It'll never be. And I think that is the bullet that is an accomplishment in itself because Drake is so big and he was known at before this.
He was Thanos. He's been called Thanos his entire. A nigga was like Drake's Thanos. Yeah, okay. We saw what happened to Thanos in Endgame.
20 versus 1. God damn.
And the thing about it is he has the record that kind of like supports what Kendrick is saying because he's always been in all of the women that we've known that he's been dealing with, they're younger. So it's like, okay, we do kind of know that he has that's what he likes.
You literally
girls.
In 2024 put out a song about Lotto's little sister. Lotto's 22, 23, 24 herself. So we talking about our little sister. How old is she? You're 37. Like it's not. You know what I'm saying? This ain't even like no old allegations. It's not like R. Kelly fucked Aaliyah in 1994. In 2024, the year of our Lord, you're still making music about young women.
Not only that, but you are the executive producer on a show that is
about high school kids doing drugs and fucking.
Showing nudity and shit like that.
Euphoria.
It's Euphoria.
Yeah.
And I like Sydney Sweeney's titties. But
I get those are elite. Those are elite titties.
But they're adult titties.
Yeah, but
playing a teenager.
The premise of the show though is like
she's a high school junior.
I don't like using the where there's smoke there's fire, but
it's a good fucking show though.
It's a good show.
Drake can win the cultural battle. He doesn't have no culture. So he's the middle class Canadian kid that's emulating doing rap music. Kendrick has a culture, a coast behind him. He comes from that element. So
but we collectively have let Drake live in this space.
Yeah. Now you have somebody, an elite artist saying, I don't fuck with that shit. I hate it.
But it's good music.
It's good music.
That's the part that's hard because it's like, I love the battle. I love to see, especially, like I said, this is a big moment for the West Coast. Like, I feel like it's a huge moment.
Y'all, this is a good moment for rap.
Not y'all, because Nevada is considered
No,
West Coast
we're
as
not.
well.
Motherfucker.
It
We gotta
is.
talk about
This
that.
It
Las
is.
Vegas. This is Las Vegas. Y'all not.
Anyway,
California
it's
niggas
a
ain't
huge
gonna.
moment
Y'all
for the
not gonna
West
keep
Coast
it
in
include.
general.
Don't fucking include us when y'all
Talk your
want to.
shit.
No, y'all
Only include us when y'all want to.
No, because
Talk
I've
your
heard
shit.
a lot of Nevada.
Now that we
artists
alive
feel
and
like we the
thriving and
West
shit,
Coast.
now niggas talking about we part of the West Coast. We ain't had shit. It was these Las Vegas niggas.
It's tough to separate the two now
Because it's right there.
No, fuck. Look at that. You see this shit? Nigga, we ain't had no teams.
What do we have?
We ain't had nothing.
What do we have out here?
We thriving. We got teams.
What, the Knights?
We got, what do you mean?
Aces won back to back.
Back to back. We got the fucking Knights.
All
We
right.
are fucking thriving. And now we niggas want to say we part of the West
Okay,
Coast.
well then we exclude y'all. Whatever. It's a really I feel like it's a big moment for the West Coast. However, Drake makes really good music. Like, I just don't feel like there's a way to kind of like
Yeah, but it's like, again,
past that.
it's LeBron. It's LeBron breaking the scoring record. You can make as much great music as you want to. You will never be Jordan.
But the thing about it is you got to look at it like this. Like, when you think about how 50 Cent, how he came in and he totally like bulldozed Ja Rule. It's not one of those type of situations.
Yes, it is.
I don't think so.
I was a Ja Rule fan, and what 50 did was, not only do I not like Ja Rule, I'm gonna make all you niggas not like Ja Rule. That is how he complete.
Because I feel like Ja Rule tried to switch things up. He tried to be the tough guy instead of ignoring the situation and then just making the music that
He
he
did ignore
makes.
for the most part.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he
Clap
did.
back and all that.
He was
shit.
going
That
through.
was
He was
not
going through.
ignoring.
He was going through the
the
indictment
rage.
at that time. He couldn't respond. Then he came back with the album, but it was already like
But
it was
he
too late.
wasn't.
It was
He
too late.
wasn't staying true to
What he did.
his recipe. Like, he wasn't doing the music that he normally makes. He was trying to respond, he was basically drowning and trying to get his way out of that because he wanted to be tough. He wanted to be the tough guy instead of the dude that was actually singing to women that
That's
built
Drake.
See, but
his
what you
entire
what you
career.
doing what you doing right now is the Jay-Z, when Jay-Z put out there that Nas, what he say about his albums?
One hot album every 10-year average.
Yes, that is a narrative. Ja Rule started with Murder Inc. and Vidi Vidi. What is the fuck is that?
Vidi Vidi Vici.
He was rapping.
But nobody. When did he take off?
Start singing to
Holla
the
Holla was when
Holla
Holla is when it started going crazy. Then he did the Christina Milian video. I mean, Christine, what's that? Between Me and You, and then that went fucking nuts. And then he caught on to a formula. So a lot of people would say he left really, really rapping and then went to the pop shit. So he kind of like low-key sold out. And then he went silent during the 50 Cent shit because of an indictment. And then he tried to come back with that Blood in My Eye album, but it was way too late. It was way too late.
I agree. He was a rapper first.
But nobody really paid attention to him when he was a rapper. We were paying attention to Ja Rule really when he started
Not
having all the
necessarily.
singing.
I
No,
don't necessarily
that-
because that's when they had the what
Your
Vibe
opinion,
cover? Not
your
Vibe.
opinion is what made 50 Cent what he did so great. Is it made motherfuckers forget who Ja Rule was before 50 started attacking him.
But when you think about it, who was he really? Because when he did try to retaliate and he tried to come back on some rapidy rap shit, nobody was really paying attention
Because it
to
was
him.
way too
The
late.
perception, public
It was
perception of
way
Ja
too
Rule
late. I don't think about the blood. Clap Back came out.
2004, 5, something.
It
like
was
Late.
it was a long time. Like, it was way too late because he was quiet because they was going through that indictment. The FBI raided the Murder Inc. building and all that shit.
50 had that engine, the shady aftermath engine at the time.
That shit.
That's a tough.
When you talk
engine.
about a Drake machine, nigga,
That's a motherfucking.
that's a machine like I never seen.
We talking about fresh off of 2001, fresh out the Marshall Mathers LP, and then you have 50 Cent coming right behind that. That's a tough.
That's
a
where
tough
that's
machine
where
to
I feel
fight.
like, man, this shit takes me back to that time because like that record like that, right? It wasn't it wasn't a big hit because now we talking about like the mixtape era, but nigga, when Hail Mary, when Busta M them drop, what? Shh, what's happening? What's happening? This is one of them moments, man. This is, man.
Come on, Cinco to Kendrick.
Cinco de Kendrick.
Cinco de Kendrick, man.
But man, I'm excited to see where things go. If nothing happens again, I am okay. I am satisfied.
Yeah.
Out of all the records, though, I'm only listening to Euphoria and like that, and they not like us.
You're not gonna listen to Meet the Grams?
Yeah,
No, that was a snooze fest. Honestly,
That was a snooze fest?
I feel like they were both. He was being very messy on there. Like addressing all of his family members, but I felt like that was kind of like a bedtime story to his son. Like it just kind of, it was like, okay, like, your dad is a pedophile. He do this, that. Like it.
He talked bad to that man's family directly.
His daddy.
616.
When you talk bad to somebody, daddy, you
616
and
You created a horrible fucking person. How do you tell somebody's father that? Jesus.
616 in LA is the one that I call it a feint, but that record stinks. That record stinks.
I think each and every record served.
Yeah. When you look at it when you look at the complete package, Kendrick put on a masterclass.
Absolutely.
But man, at 6,
he definitely he need to make this EP and just leave.
And then everybody like, well, we need timestamp Drake record, timestamp Drake, and it's like, well, now you talking about Drake gotta like really rap. So is he gonna out rap Kendrick at this point? Like what? Go on vacation, brother.
No, just make your pop record to stay in your lane. Make your club hits.
I think Drake, the machine, is undefeated. But when you talk about Drake, the MC, I don't know.
But was he ever there as an MC though? Did we really have him up there as an MC?
Drake can rap.
Or just
Drake
as a
gets
good
busy.
artist?
Drake is busy.
Young, fresh Drake. Yeah, I believe so.
But I'm not. When you talk about the Pushas, the Jay-Z's,
That's not him. I don't think he got that in him.
I feel like he's relied so much on his machine that he's created that it's hard for him to actually put some effort into it. Like when you think of the last response that he put out, like he paid more attention to the visuals and everything that was, and making sure that it was a likable record than actually really rapping.
What Bang say? Victory has defeated you. Shit.
I think he's going too big whole picture. Like focus on the rap.
Just rap.
The rap is where you.
If
lose
you
me.
was Drake, what would you do?
I would be Drake.
Nigga,
I wouldn't try to be the nigga that's battling Kendrick. I'm not gonna win in that arena. I'm gonna try to get me another radio hit. Taylor Swift just did 2.5 million.
According to
let me remix one of them.
according
drop
to
a whole
some
project on Juneteenth.
according to some artists, that nigga stupid. According to some artists out there, like Drake Drake got joints out there. He's got everything on hold because he knows, like, if I say something, I can't drop a record right now. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't release this record right now because when people want to hear from me, they want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So he's like freezing everybody's records right now.
I'm not doing that. Cowboy Carter just dropped. Let me
Do it.
Isn't he a higher up executive on Universal?
what? Let me jump on that.
Yeah, he gets paid off other artists' music.
Yes,
now.
he does. Yeah, but as far as rapping Drake goes, but
How did he bounce back from Pusha T? Like, do y'all even remember that moment?
He ignored that
where-
nigga.
He ignored it.
So that's probably what he's gonna have
Kendrick
to do.
too big to
he
ignore.
went on Rap Radar.
That's the problem.
He went on Rap Radar and then he went on The Shop.
Oh, he did.
He did go on the
And
shot.
then he kind of rolled off into the like he accepted the L. I think his out was Pusha bringing up 40. The tick tick tick. He's like, yeah, tick tick. He's that boy sick. That was his out. So because he was like, this is too fucking far now. This is too far now. The problem is now you trying to do that shit to other people, and not only came because in a slick blind he brought up Pusha T's fiance at the time.
Yep.
So it's like, stop bringing up
Other
folks'
people.
family.
Yeah.
That the bitches and y'all fucking that only works with certain people. But the niggas that really ain't got nothing going on outside like that, this is when.
This Canadian don't know that. He don't know the rules of engagement.
Can Jay Prince fix this with a phone call?
Fuck. Man, nah, this ain't no mob ties thing right here.
Free
This
Larry Hoover.
It ain't even it ain't even Jay Prince though. He said your daddy's a junior. He talking about Jay Prince Jr. Look, I don't got no bone in this fight, but I seen Jay Prince. We seen Jay Prince Jr. outside, and they got a lot of sons out here. I seen how niggas was acting when he pulled up.
It was worse than the women.
What? Oh my
like,
God,
oh my
Jay Prince
God,
Jr.
Jay Prince.
Will you bitches get up? Damn.
Yeah.
Everybody went outside to go see him.
Damn,
Like,
you bitches, you pretty bitches are sitting here. Let
y'all
Jay
want
Prince
to put
Jr.
it
sit
in y'all
down.
mouth too? Like, y'all weird.
Weird, my nigga.
Crazy.
Y'all all have penises. That is crazy.
It's a win for America.
But yeah, man.
Go
So,
Kendrick.
Let me get that necklace, nigga. Jay Prince Jr. in there. He need this necklace.
SO,
What up?
You Drake. What do you do?
I drop an album on Juneteenth, and it's
This
totally dissing Kendrick. He the one that said he rap like he freeing the slaves. Okay, I do the.
That bar came back.
That
and
bar
bit his
came
ass.
back and bit him in the ass.
I feel like that's bad. Like, why did he do that?
Drake said a lot of
Because
shit.
I'm a Jewish Canadian and I don't have the wherewithal to understand that that's not the place you want to go.
Yeah.
I just feel like, man, what this all makes, even without the music, just the moves made, this shit made Kendrick look like a fucking genius, bro. Like, and I was telling the guys, like, I understood where Drake was coming from, cause just, you know, when we hearing the tailor-made freestyle, right, and you going off of the internet and public perception, it made you to believe that we know Kendrick got at least one, right?
Yeah.
You had Jill Scott come out and say, "Hey, man, this, you know, I mean, these bars right here, these are bars. I love this." And
About Drake or Kendrick?
Kendrick. Jill Scott was the first one to come out and say Kendrick got a record.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so everybody was talking about that Kendrick got this 4-year-old record that, you know, that he was holding on to.
Is it that not like us?
No, it was the record. This came after. So Drake did Push Ups and Taylor Made before Kendrick said anything.
Is the 4-year-old record not like us? And he just add the last.
No, we don't know what the 4-year-old
Okay.
record was, but everybody was saying there's a 4. He's been sitting on a record that's 4 years old, a Drake diss, right?
So he
So
been mad.
I mean, if you go back, they've been shooting at each other for a
Yeah.
long
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
Like, I didn't know. No, was it? Which one was it? Is it Tuscan Leather? He had a lot of shots in there. His verse with Drake and Game, that 100.
Yeah.
That verse, he's shooting at Kendrick in it.
Hmm.
What he say? I would have. If
Niggas come through to set you up. That's why I had to vest you up. No OVO niggas.
No. What the fuck was that line? I would have. He said, "Boy, y'all. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all."
A lot of
Drake,
shit do make sense when you
100.
go back and listen to it.
Lyrics. He says,
Drake, here's how they come at you with silly rap feuds trying to distract you.
hold on.
I don't think he can win. I just want him to come back to keep this shit going.
Okay, he says, people been reaching out to me and I'm on some straight unresponsive shit. I would have so many friends if I didn't have money, respect, and accomplishments. I would have so many friends if I held back the truth and I just gave out compliments. I would have all of your fans if I didn't go pop and I stayed on some conscious shit.
He did say that.
So, I mean, they've been shooting at each other for quite some time. They've been shooting at each other a long time. So,
I like that Drake and Game record too. Shit.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
they've been shooting at each other for a minute. So,
I feel like the wildest thing that was said
just don't say nothing.
throughout the whole thing was that Chris Brown was a blood too. Like, why did he do that?
My nigga see me.
Hey, Chris
Why
Brown.
did he do that?
Y'all just started.
Y'all just started.
That's crazy.
So it's like niggas was really like Chris Brown
Why
need
would you
Drake,
bring
but it's
him
like
up? What do he have to do with this?
I think he was trying to say he more of a blood than Kendrick is.
But I don't think has Kendrick
No.
he ever he
we always
never,
knew we always knew he was affiliated,
Yeah.
but we don't.
yeah, like his family, but
Right.
like not really that he was a gang member.
That's why when Drake started off Family Matters, I was kind of like, you know what I mean? Talking about paperwork and all that shit, and it's like this ain't the rapper for that.
No, you're
It's
not.
really
the-
ain't
you
that.
need to go and sing
Um,
some tings.
Man,
Go
listen,
and
tell
pull
me.
party next door out.
but if
I'm mixed one of them Cowboy Carter songs and go about your goddamn day.
I'm solid if we don't get another record.
We getting one.
This was a great.
I hope not.
This is.
I
a
feel
great
like
battle.
we're getting one. It's happening.
No, I like Drake. You know
I
what
know
I'm
it's getting
saying?
that
Like,
space make you not even want to like the nigga.
you know what I'm saying? Like what was Kendrick saying? Like every time you listen to that nigga, you know what I mean? Think about your sister.
He has to have some sort, like with the Pusha T situation. He has to have some sort of response. Does he go on Joe Budden? Does he go on Academic? Like, does he go on a platform?
Well, we
and
know he definitely ain't
explain?
going on Joe
I mean,
Budden.
he still shoot at Pusha. He still shoot at him.
He didn't, but you didn't. Shooting at it and responding are two different things. You might say some shit here and there. You didn't respond.
No. But he been subbing him ever since.
Oh, that don't count.
And then the Pharrell shit came out to be a lie. Like I melted out. What he say on Meltdown? I melted down them chains. And Louis ain't been the same since feud. Whatever the fuck he said. And then somebody in the music video for Family Matters, he had the chains on. So that's where Kendrick was like, "You lied." But yeah, man, this is good, man. This is good. I'm here for it. I don't want no more though, because I like Drake.
Why you don't want no more?
I like Drake.
So you feel like this is big enough to destroy what he's already built over all these years?
Listen to me. I'm gonna call you babe right now. Listen to me.
Okay.
I probably, outside of Pretty Ricky, I'm talking about my time now, I was probably one of the biggest Ja Rule fans ever. Like me and bro, biggest Ja Rule fans ever. What 50 did to that man, I don't listen to Ja Rule music that much.
Yeah, but okay, but with that being said, Ja Rule, he didn't have like a full decade of him just reigning supreme over everything. Like it just, no, I feel like it was a good few years.
From 99 to like 03?
Definitely not 03. No.
Right, to Get Rich or Die Trying.
Definitely
it was
not
on before
03.
then. I Smell Pussy was on a mixtape.
And I was a
first.
senior when Get Rich or Die Trying came out. So that
Get Rich or Die Trying was what, 2004?
that was, no, it was like
03.
2002, 2003.
Wankster
so it
was
before then.
Wankster was probably
Wankster
the
was the one.
Wankster was the first mainstream, but the 50 Cent and Ja Rule shit was bubbling before then. Wankster just was like that was a beast. That was a different beast. Let me see.
I feel like Ja Rule had, like, he was really good, or like between 2001 through about maybe early 2003. But we're talking about a whole decade that Drake has
Yeah, you
raised
got-
a whole
you got
decade of kids. Like
Vinny
there's
Vetti
no-
Vici was 99.
But yeah, we choose 2000.
It says right here 99.
Late 99, I think.
It had to be like November.
So that's what, 4
June,
years?
June 1st, 1999.
But do you count his verse on Jay-Z, Can I Get Her?
That was definitely
98.
99. That was on the
Yeah.
Rush Hour, right? Was that Rush Hour?
That was
That
like
was volume
98.
2, Hard Knock Life.
Okay, and then he Rule 336 was 2000. That was Now I'm Going Crazy. And then Pain is Love was like I'm on Top of the World. That was 2000.
Okay, that's how many years is
That was
that?
2001. I Like The Last Temptation. That was 2002.
You was really listening
How
to Ja
many
Rule.
years
That
is that?
Crazy.
That's literally 3 years.
Okay.
Less than 5.
It's less
Because
than
Blood in My Eyes
5.
2003.
So he does not have a decade of great records that everybody has.
No, he didn't know.
Bonded
He
with.
didn't have half a decade.
No, I'm saying like that. This is
3
not. Yeah, about 2 or 3 years.
What year was the New York record? Because I say that
that
probably
was
his
on Rule.
last
That was
hit.
That was RULE. That was 2004. That was after. All this is over with already.
Okay.
Because Blood in My Eyes 2003.
Okay, so we got a solid
Blood,
three
Blood in
and a
My
half
Eyes
years.
2000. Blood in My Eye is 2003.
2.5, maybe.
No, Blood in My Eyes 2003. That came out.
I feel like it's
June 4th,
disrespectful
November
to as much as, because I love Ja Rule too, but I feel like it's disrespectful to compare him to an artist of Drake's stature. Like it's not the same thing.
I don't
They're in the
agree.
height. They're in the height.
I don't feel like it's the
At his-
same
at his
thing.
height, maybe longevity.
Longevity?
Wise. Height though, Ja Rule was
For,
him.
like,
he
2
wasn't big as Drake
years.
though. Drake
What?
Drake covers different races, different cultures of people.
I'm talking about over time. The moment Ja Rule went mainstream, the nigga took over.
For 2 years.
That's a long. I mean, it's still a long fucking time though. From you talking about from 2000 to 2002?
That's like half of high school.
Yeah.
From 2000 to 2002, that's 2 years.
half of high school.
Like Clark County School District or something else. Ain't it? Shit.
But Blood in My Eye came out November 4th, 2003. Get Rich or Die Trying was what?
03, I think.
I feel like that was
Hell no.
2002, 2003.
maybe late 2002.
Let me see. It came out
Because I know G Unit came in 2003. I know that for a fact.
February 6, 2003.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rule was up out of there.
That's when the album dropped. When did Wankster come out though?
That came out before.
Wankster came out. Ooh, damn.
Cause wasn't it on the 8
I
Mile
feel like that was
soundtrack?
2002.
Decent Wankster. Wankster came out. Wankster came out November 5th, 2002.
Mm-hmm.
So you talking about from 2000? So you talking about Ja Rule was damn near quiet for shit. November 5th, 2002 to.
What are we talking about
Almost 2
here?
years.
I'm saying the length of time that he was quiet.
Almost
Yeah.
2 years.
So you talking about from November? It started with I Smell Pussy. So 50 Cent.
Is that you, Irv?
That
Is that you, John?
and that was a mixtape song. He put that on
Yeah.
Get Rich or Die Trying. That was bad. That was
Yeah.
that was bad.
Don't respond.
Can you imagine that, like, during social media height, like, right now? How does that play out
Oh, it would have been
in
worse.
this present day?
It would have been worse.
That would have been insane.
In this present
Because
day?
Ja
like,
Rule was the guy. I mean, it was Ja Rule, it was Eminem, it was
It wasn't no Me Too movement, so them 3-letter F words was flying left and right back then, boy.
them two. It was probably Nelly. I can't even put Jay-Z in that class at that time.
Because
Like,
nobody was thinking about him like that.
Whoa. We
I can't get the
never
date.
weren't.
I can't get the
What was
date
the
of
goat
I
then?
Smell Pussy. But Wankster dropped November 5th, 2002.
so they let
The single.
That mean they let that go for about a month and a half. Then probably dropped. They probably dropped in the club right at the beginning of the year, somewhere around
I
there.
think You the Club was the second album, single off the album, wasn't it?
Yeah.
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 Okay, yeah.
Ja Rule Clapback. That was the first official.
You said I was in November 2004.
I'm gonna say 05.
Clapback came
Cadillac
out
Tire had some records though, didn't it?
October 14th, 2003.
Nigga said Cadillac Todd.
October 14th, 2003. So that is
So like a year.
that's way too fucking long. It was over.
Like a year.
You can't do nothing.
Nah, that. Cause like I said, I know G Unit probably had came out by that time too. So
Yeah.
And I Smell Pussy is on the debut G Unit album as well.
that machine was it was well oiled and rolling by that time. By the time he responded,
Yeah, man. That's my man.
but Ja Rule was the guy. I'm not gonna let y'all play in Ja Rule face.
That's my man.
No, he was. He absolutely was. He had a chokehold on all of us. He had the formula.
He did.
He had the formula before Drake had the formula. Like that was he knew how to get to the women. He knew how to
LL
still
had
be
the
kind of
formula
like.
before. I'm giving that to
Yeah,
LL.
but-
I gotta give it to that.
But
That was
LL
first.
Did you give it to Tupac?
Tupac was the sample man.
But he knew how to get to the women.
He
knew
the
how-
one that said
women
it.
were
He
like
didn't make no bunch of women records though. I get
women
around.
just liked him.
He
Women
pandered.
just liked him.
I say Pac
Keep your
pandered.
head up,
I
dear
think
mama.
I would say Pac pandered to women.
Yeah.
On what records?
Keep your
You
dear
know how much
mama.
pussy he got off of Keep Your Head Up.
Keep your head up might be it.
Oh my god, I know he had.
I don't think he was.
vagina
I don't
just
think he
flying to him.
I don't think he was pandering. I think that was genuinely.
He was just
how
being himself.
Felt.
The
Yeah.
passion wasn't for the niggas.
Thug Passion is insane.
You go from
To pull out no.
you go from Keep Your Head Up to a couple years later, you dropping All About You.
What song is all about you?
Every
It's
other
all
city we
about
go.
you. One
Every
time.
other city.
That's
I Get Around.
I get around.
I Get
came out
Around was before
though.
Keep was it I Get Around before Keep Your Head Up?
After.
Yeah.
He was definitely pandering.
Oh no, it was.
that's
after.
them not pandering. Are you talking about the content of the
I'm
song?
talking about Keep Your Head Up. Keep Your Head Up, Dear Mama.
about his
Those are the
mother.
only two.
Brenda's Got a Baby.
He's pandering to women. He talking about his
He
mother.
pandering like a mother. Boy, that pussy was flocking.
Man.
That's crazy. That dear mama is
I don't
pandering
think
to
Brenda's
women
Got a
song.
Baby did anything. for
Oh
women.
my God, you dedicated a song to your mom.
I called my mother a crackhead. Now, what part of this is pandering?
That was so strong of you.
Because everybody had crackhead mamas. Is that what it was?
Even as a crack
My
fiend,
mama
you a
smoked
black
crack
queen.
too. Oh my God.
You can still be a
Tupacalypse.
queen as a
Oh
crackhead.
my God. I didn't know that was
Oh
just
my
me.
God.
Hey,
Both
want
our
to-
mamas smoke crack.
Do you want the single or double twist? Oh my God. Yeah, nigga, what? That nigga was pandering like a mother.
No, I think women just thought he was attractive.
Women just like
That's
that
just
nigga.
really
He was
what it
young,
was.
too.
And it works more if you know all black women are beautiful. Women love them niggas. That gets you a lot of vagina.
I don't know. I think you have to be somebody that women already kind of like. It just works hand in hand. I see a lot of niggas in their day like women are so beautiful. And
And don't nobody care.
Yeah, I do. Since we in these right. Since we in these and since we in this moment and you know, to me, this was when all this shit happened. What was this? What day was this?
what are we talking about? 'Cause we talked about
When
so much.
Drake dropped Family Matters and then
Friday.
Thursday. That was-
He dropped
the
it.
greatest moment in hip hop ever to me, right?
What, the 7 minutes later?
Yeah, that shit was great. She was asleep.
And he dropped 2 in one day.
So
Yeah.
if y'all could go during any time period leading up to the drop and after, if y'all could go back and relive not even the debut, but the drop of an album, what would that album be? The leading up to it, the album drop, and afterwards. If y'all can go back and relive a moment, what would it be?
If I was older, it'd have been Machiavelli, because there was a time period he dropped Hit 'Em Up that summer, and then Machiavelli dropped in September. So
After he died.
After he died. So you had
Damn,
to
Hit 'Em Up was that close to?
Yeah.
Yeah, it dropped in June. Then Machiavelli dropped. He died in September, and then I think early October.
Damn, I
Yeah,
thought
it was a 3 month.
Hit 'Em
That
Up
whole
was-
'96 summer.
I thought Hit 'Em Up was out longer. Shit.
And remember, he dropped All Eyes on Me. I think February that year too.
That was in '96. I'm only 8, so I had to go back.
I was a freshman. I'm older. I was a
Okay.
freshman in high school. So he dropped All Eyes on Me in February, Hit 'Em Up in June. He died in September. October, Machiavelli. I think that whole summer, they was out here 662.
Yeah.
Death Row Bad Boy. Bad Boy ain't saying too much. They do the vibe interview, all that shit. I would have wanted to be old enough to be in that, around that area.
Is there one that you remember that you lived through though? And it was an exciting time period for you.
The Jay-Z Nas. Because Nas, hold my goat, but Nas said some shit that had me, maybe he didn't lose a step. Because for a minute after it was written, I kind of looked at Nas like, man, maybe you ain't that nigga.
Because he tried to go mainstream with
I
I
didn't like that. And then, Jay-Z had to wake that nigga up, and he responded.
Wifey?
I have no idea. I can't even think of like a real big, actually, probably when the whole like Snoop Dogg, not NWA, but Easy, like when they were releasing the diss records back then in the early 90s.
Yeah.
Probably around then. Because when we was doing like Ain't Nothing But a G thing, and they was pouring like the beer on the women, and no, they was pouring the beer on the women. Like it was kind
That was a
of
wild time. They was doing that in what video was I watching that? What 1, 2, 3 and 2.
Number the G thing.
that's Nothing But a G thing that I was just
Yeah.
That wasn't a diss though.
Nah.
no, but like the
Dre
video.
was.
And then
Credit was,
shit! But with the video, like they was pouring, like they had the dude out there dressing and dancing like Easy.
Oh, yeah, it was so political.
Like
I ain't
it
know they
was
was shooting
really
that Cube
crazy.
and Dre Day too.
I didn't catch
He
that.
was shooting Cube and he was shooting that Cube.
And then he poured the beer on the woman. Like
Yeah,
That was a good time.
That's a crazy.
pulling the bra out the girl playing volleyball.
right,
like
it was just getting
hella-
real crazy. Like that was.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a big
93
time.
was-
Oh, when he say
was a good time.
when Dre say what he say? Stab him, shoot him, something in his White Sox hat.
That's
I thought everybody was wearing White Sox hats back then.
That was a Cube thing.
I think that was an Easy thing. I know when he said mobbing like a motherfucker, but we ain't lynching. That's Cube. That's Cube.
Is that Dre Day though?
That's Number the G thing.
That's number the G thing.
No shit. I don't know.
Yeah, see, y'all trying to make me feel like I'm far off. Yeah, it was some shit going on. Okay, I remember they had the fake
they
Easy
were
in the
saying
video.
He was shooting at Ice Cube and Dre Day, and then they reconciled, and that's why Cube was in the next video, Let Me Ride.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. No, and people forget that Dre Day is a diss record too.
Yes, it is. How do you forget AJ Johnson is all in the video?
And they got a
literally
fake
dressed
loop.
up.
Listen, they was doing a lot back then. They was being real disrespectful.
Yeah.
Talking about Easy's mom was a dyke. Remember Snoop was like doing a lot.
A Frisco dyke.
A Frisco dyke.
What is a
I heard she was
Frisco-
a Frisco dyke. Like what?
Said Rhymes who was kicking was bootylicious.
Teeth in your mouth, so my dick's got to fit. Wait,
With my nuts on your tonsils.
that's a man you talking to.
Talking
I don't know
about
if
my
you-
man deep throat. You a wild boy.
So it says, in Dre Day, Dre vows to creep to South Central, which is Ice Cube's hometown, on a street knowledge mission, which Cube's record label was called Street Knowledge Productions. Step in the Temple is alluding to Cube's affiliation with the Nation at the time.
Ooh.
and spot him by his White Sox hat, which
Damn.
Which was all in
See,
that
we ain't
same
have
period
Google
of
back then.
time.
It's just
See?
all making sense now.
That was all in that
and then
same
he says
time.
he had you trying to check my homie, you better check yourself. That was, these are
Check yourself and wreck yourself.
These are all nurse.
Check yourself or you wreck yourself.
That's crazy.
And then they reconciled, and Cube was in the very next.
The Let Me Ride.
And Let Me Ride.
That's crazy.
I never knew
But
that.
that all this time you hear it on the radio and shit. I think the whole.
You
I
just
thought
don't put two
I
and
thought
two
the whole
together.
thing was against Easy.
I knew the lynching part might have been a Cube, but I ain't think nothing of it because, like you said, after that they did Natural Born Killers. He was in the Let Me Ride video, so I'm like, I don't think he did Cube, but
Yeah, absolutely.
And I didn't know there was another member of NWA either. Why they leave that nigga out?
Prince Aladdin.
Arabian
Prince?
Yeah.
I don't know why he left.
Prince Aladdin is crazy.
He was a co-producer. wasn't
Aladdin's
he?
an Arabian Prince. So I
Yeah,
mean,
and apparently, like MC Ren, even though they kind of tried to cut him out in the movie, like he wrote a lot.
He wrote a lot of those records.
And I didn't know. I thought the other nigga was just
Yellow.
I thought Yellow was just a nigga there, but he was
produced
actually,
too. DJ.
he was really producing like a lot of them shits. Again, I don't know how Dre gets away with it, but a lot of that shit was those were mutual. Those were
Co-producers. Ghost
yes.
producers. Dre, there's not a time I can't think of where Dre didn't have co-producers around him.
But that's a music industry thing. Like
then
the biggest name is gonna get the
That's
credit on there.
trash though.
Now my
But a
nigga
lot
Manny
of-
Fresh, that's all Manny.
Yes, man. But Manny came to Cash Money with those beats though. So like, Back That Ass Up was his already. Back That Ass Up, Go DJ was his already. What the fuck is that? Is it The Block Is Hot? Like these are already Manny Fresh records.
I thought he produced them on the spot right then. by
No, they
himself.
were already Back That Ass Up was already made. Juvenile just redid it.
And that makes sense because they all kind of sound a little similar.
The bounce and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Manny was really DJing, and so they just took his records and redid them.
that's great.
Just dope to look into. See, man, I be falling into rabbit holes.
You know, they got a Cash Money records reunion at the Essence Festival.
They do. And Wayne was supposed to. Wayne's set
follow them
out here
Cowboys.
was supposed to. No, Wayne's set out here for Lovers and Friends was supposed to be the Carter 3.
Ooh.
Well, it did say the Cars 3 on the
Yeah.
flyer. Damn. That's crazy.
Imagine that wind and Wayne on stage. I'm gonna just blow away.
Them locks is gone.
Dreads would have been all on Sahara Boulevard.
And I think, and speaking of Wayne, because everybody keeps saying it, right? And so this is where, like, okay, this nigga is really playing. So back when I was really, really reading, right? I may go through it today. I may go through it today and post it on the internet. Back when I was really, really reading, Wayne put out the book from Rikers, right? And so what he was doing, how Wayne's book was constructed is he was writing about his day every single day. That's how his book was, right?
So it's like a journal.
It's basically they're posting his journals. He would write every day.
Okay.
So there is a part in the book where Wayne didn't come out of his room for like 3 days because Drake told him over the phone that he had sex with his woman.
Oh wow.
And he was genuinely hurt. So like,
Which woman?
it doesn't say. He doesn't say in the book. But what it does do is, because this is constructed like a journal, right? So the pages look like sheet pages with the lines,
Yeah.
right? So
like a
he says.
composition
So
book.
he says Drake told him over the phone. Drake told him over the phone that he had sex with his woman. So he don't want no calls, no visits, and then it's 3 blank pages. Then he starts writing again.
That was honorable.
Like
At least he told him.
He was genuinely hurt though. So the whole when Kendrick's talking about his tattoo and all that shit though, he's not faking it. Like Wayne was hurt.
Oh.
Oh.
Do
You all right in there?
do we need to do a
welfare check?
active shooter drill in this motherfucker? That was crazy.
That was insane.
But yeah, man, shit, man. So shout out to Kendrick, man, burning the house down.
Yeah, you burned that motherfucker down.
Real quick, I ain't did. No, wait, I didn't even go through mine.
Or
Wifey
Ivans.
or Ivan's? Ivan?
I ain't been doing shit.
No. Album that you can.
Oh. I'm not. I wish I could go back.
He's like,
Bad.
we've been talking so long, I don't know what's going on.
Michael Jackson bad. Like,
Who was he beefing
You
with?
was alive then?
I was alive.
He
Yeah.
was alive. You just don't remember. We was too young.
I was.
That's what I'm saying. The one that you can relive through, that you was there.
I was alive for bad. I would have liked to experience like the rollout.
Experience it as an adult.
Yeah, the rollout for everything,
yeah,
especially coming off a Thriller, and then your first single was Bad, which was a huge single. Like I would like to have been
You think you would have had a Jerry curl back then?
probably absolutely fuck yeah. Why
Pop
wouldn't
locking
you?
and shit.
A California
Why
girl.
wouldn't you?
California.
You know what mine is? If I could go back, I know he's in a lot of trouble right now. Might be a real freaky man.
Freaky cuz.
Freaky ass nigga.
He the original freaky.
I would go back and relive the lead up, the drop, in the aftermath of
TB2?
Mystical Let's Get Ready.
Mm.
That shit was so big. Oh my God.
Depends on where you was at.
Yeah, no.
What? When Shake Your Ass dropped, and then he dropped that one, he dropped an X-rated joint, and
We gonna give you a mulligan. Pick something else.
Nivea was, he came out with Danger. and Nivea,
We'll give you a
what?
mulligan. That wasn't really that. That wasn't that. Pick another one.
What? During my time?
That
It
wasn't.
wasn't that big.
It wasn't that. Pick. You get a mulligan. Do another. Pick another one. We'll give you a mulligan.
Do over.
It would have to be somewhere between 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying, or Usher Confessions.
I keep Usher
Usher
Confessions.
Confessions was
That was
big.
that was a time.
That was a
My
time.
God.
Because they
Man,
like
look.
When it came to the music videos, they did that shit. With like, damn, he really like cheating on her
and they had just
Jessica
really
Rabbit.
broke up too, so it was kind of like
No,
Real
fuck
life.
that.
That was a
No,
good
move, boy.
fuck that.
Life
Fuck
was
that.
good
I know,
there.
I fucked it. Nope. R. Kelly. Nigga, when Down Low came out,
Yeah, but the album didn't do
and
nothing.
the Isleys killed her,
The album didn't do nothing though.
I knew that shit was
he
real,
thought it
nigga.
was real though.
I knew that. I thought that shit was real for real. For real.
like
Ivan,
8.
listen to me. I thought that shit was for real.
The album didn't do nothing though.
It didn't? I should have heard
not
that
that
shit.
album.
No, that
I
album.
forgot about that album.
Nigga, so much shit on
It's
there.
a good
No,
album though. It's a really good album, but it's
Hold up, man. We ain't finna do nothing.
I feel like the
tempo
biggest
slow. That
You
might-
got
Step in My Room.
I can't
Step in My
breathe.
Room.
I can't
is
sleep.
that shit. I will never skip Step
But that's
into
one of the
My
records that make
Room.
it tough
you
to
talking
stand
about?
to your principles. Like, God, Step in My Room was with the motherfucking one.
It's like what?
God damn, I can't listen to that one. Shit.
Wait, what you talking
This was
about?
before all them allegations.
You remind me of something. Step in My Room, baby. Down Low. I Can't Sleep. Religious Love.
Trade in My Life.
What?
Trade in My Life is one of them ones too that people don't talk about.
And I didn't even say Down Low. And this was when this nigga stupid. When this
year was
album
this?
95, November 14th, 95. I was legit 7, 8.
That was a good album.
No.
though.
I'm 7. This nigga still here.
What was the album after that? The one, the red one.
R.
That was R. The double disc.
Yup. Oh, that's what I was looking at.
My grandma played that R. Kelly album out.
The blue one?
Yep. She had a blue Saturn.
I Can't Sleep was a huge record.
She had a blue Saturn. You know when you turn the car on and the
It was
and the
huge.
seatbelts.
yeah.
The seatbelts go up
Yeah.
automatically. Oh man, what a time, bro! What a time! What a time!
It sucks because when you think about some of the old R. Kelly records, he has some tough records. It's tough to have principles and integrity.
Look, listen.
Say
To
I'm
me.
not fucking with
Let
you.
him go.
Listen to me, man. I fall down rabbit holes sometimes.
Every now and then I do. Every now and
Boy.
then for like when Ghetto Queen come on, but I'm like that's
When a woman's fed
This is a
up.
Crucial Conflict record, so I can get away with it.
I fall
Listen.
down.
Oh, so features is okay?
Yeah, he just on the hook, so
So Jeezy Go Getter, I can still
I'm not mad at it.
twist it so sexy.
Satisfy you.
I
Satisfied.
will
But that's
listen to
now that's
all-
double taboo.
I will listen to
With him and
all
Diddy.
15 minutes of Sex Me.
Jesus.
Damn.
Can you even listen to
Baby,
Satisfy
kick
You?
off your clothes
can't.
and come home.
I can't listen to the
Turn
song.
off the light.
Lights, 'cause girl,
Come on,
you
man.
know,
I was fucking in 5th grade, and I was like, "There's no way I should be listening to this album as much as I would."
I want
That first
to
album.
You know, I didn't really, my grandma listened to the R. Kelly.
Why's your grandma listening to?
I'm
R. Kelly?
old as shit. If your
She
grandma-
actually wasn't that old. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
okay.
was younger. You
But-
talking about on your dad's side, right?
No, my grandma.
Wait, grandma?
No.
Not Grandma Irma listening to
me
R.
in.
Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Hey,
she,
hold
but I didn't really start listening to R. Kelly, I had to go backwards. So I had bought TB2.com, and that was like my introduction to him. So my grandma was like listening to him, right? The R. Kelly album. And then my introduction to him really as an artist was TP2.com.
Okay.
Great introduction.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Great introduction. Oh my God.
The only, you know, was
There was,
weird
like,
though,
no
because I
skips
did
on
listen.
that.
You know what was really weird though, because I re-listened to the album. Great album,
Great fucking album.
but the random "Come and braid my hair" off the fucking, you know what I mean? It's like you talking about your dead. You know, you talking about.
He's talking about the homegirl though. If you seen the video, he's not talking about.
She's not dead though.
No, but I'm saying like in the video, you see him sitting in between a woman's legs, and he say, "Come on and braid my
Yeah,
hair,"
he
like
do.
he's back in the neighborhood with the
Yes,
homegirl.
but it's a dead people song.
Yeah, but
It's like
he's
it's like
that
I
part.
wish, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, come and braid my hair.
Hey, there was some hits on
Come
here
on,
too.
I'm like, that was random. Is
TP2 was that one
As
from
an introduction to an
beginning
artist.
to end.
That ain't bad.
Shit.
except feeling on your booty. That was the only song I did not like.
You didn't like. How
But
did
it
I
was
not
a
like
huge
that?
record,
How did
though.
you-
It was.
My God.
Lil Kim was in that one, right? When Lil Kim
Yep.
in that?
Yeah.
She was in the video.
Music
In the video.
Oh, I didn't see the
Yeah.
video.
I didn't like this song.
How did you not like feeling on your booty?
I didn't like that, and I didn't like Fiesta. Those are the only two songs.
When a woman's fed up,
Fiesta, yeah. The remix, the remix was gold, but Fiesta by itself, yeah. Nah.
Those are the two songs I'd probably skip on. But they're so good,
Just let 'em play.
still good.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't like.
Feeling on your booty was one of them ones. Act like is all feeling on your booty.
That was my introduction to Kells, and then I had to go backwards.
Okay.
that's a good place to start.
That's a great.
Then I was
place
like,
to start.
all these albums stink.
Really?
The middle two, yeah.
The only are you could get confused. You could get really, really confused because his hits was so gigantic.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of them albums was kind
You
of
didn't like Born into the 90s?
Hell, I forgot about
that shit stinked.
That don't
His
count.
debut album
No.
stinked.
12 play?
12 Play sucks.
No, my God. Come on.
12 Play sucks. Boy,
let's
come
move
on. Outside of the
Which one got Honey Love on? That's Born into
That's
the
Born
90s.
into
the
Yeah.
90s.
outside of the hits, 12 Play is not that good.
Shit, every song was on the radio.
No, it's not. Go back and look. R. Kelly has a lot of filter on them joints.
But that was during that
Your Body's
time where
Calling.
Filter was
Now,
okay.
He,
Bump and grind.
he wasn't, again, this is somebody who's listening
Hold
to
up.
somebody who
So
started.
keep going. Keep going.
Bump and grind. Your body's calling.
Yes.
Homie, lover, friend.
Okay.
It seems like you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Freak that body.
That's no.
Okay,
That's a
no.
no.
You should skip that one.
Skip that.
Summer Bunnies.
Stinks.
No, Summer Bunnies is pretty bad.
Sex Me Part 1.
Okay.
Sex Me Part 2.
Sex Me Part 2.
Sadie.
12 Play. Sadie.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the
You only
solid.
skip it two of them.
It's only 12 songs on
You
the
only,
album.
you only skip it two of them.
That's solid.
Listen. That
10 out of
Definitely
12
not
is pretty
every
damn
one
good.
Summer
It's
Bunnies.
not bad. That's not bad.
when you talk about debut albums,
So, man, it's the next album.
It's probably the
the
next.
next album was the blue one. It's the R. Kelly. Then the next one is the R. That's the red.
Okay, R stinks.
R is
stinks.
really
R is
bad.
trash.
Oh, okay.
It's
We
dou-
can
and it's a double
collectively
disc.
say that.
The
Trash.
one that he
R
has,
stinks.
R is the one where he has the feature with
And that's the first R. Kelly album I had.
Nas.
And
He has the,
That was your introduction?
That was my first, and I never
he
cared
has-
for R. Kelly.
He
so.
has the Nas feature on R.
Yeah, that's crazy.
that was like
crazy how that
the
works.
album he put out so that he can get out of a bad record deal. You know how they be like,
Oh, that's crazy.
That's one of
let
the
me
albums
just
that was
release
12 cents for a penny.
everything so we can get off of here.
That's what Pac was doing, nigga, to get out death row. That nigga was
You ain't like half on the baby? You want half on the baby?
That's probably it.
Get a Queen's on there too.
the only album I like, the only song I like on the album is "I'm a Bad Man."
Was that on? I
That was
thought
on the Batman
the
soundtrack, wasn't it?
Soundtrack for Shaft.
Yeah, it was
I thought
Shaft.
it was on R2. I'm a bad man.
No, that's on Shaft.
That had I Believe I Can Fly.
That shit stinks. I hated I Could Believe I Could Fly when I heard it. When I first heard it on
That's on the R?
Space Jam.
Yeah, it's on R2.
That was a
and Space
crossover
Jam,
record
yeah.
though.
When I first heard it on Space Jam, I was like, nigga, that's not R. Kelly.
What about Re-Ride with Cameron?
Hey, come on,
Boy,
man.
what? Okay, now what
What's
else
the,
going
what's
on
the
this week?
Nas song? What song had Nas on it?
We're not doing this.
Yes, we are.
I'm shocked I even got it on my phone.
What song had Nas?
the
So, SO, what's been going on, man?
I'm chilling, man. You know, me and wifey last week went to Florida for one of our classmates got married. It was cool. We was in the Panhandle, so it was like Pensacola area. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Cost like a month.
See iguanas and shit out there?
Nah, man, nah.
That's the part that scares me about Florida.
But that's Florida. That's northern Florida is really just an extension of Alabama and Georgia. It don't get to the real Florida till you get down to Orlando, Tampa.
Okay,
Miami,
well, that's
so.
when you wake up in a
where the
fucking
alligator
crocodile.
Yeah,
is.
it's talking like that. Northern Florida is country to a certain capacity.
Wifey?
Nothing much. I had a girls' day yesterday. You already kind of like, you know, touched on that a little bit. I got a chance to check out Mariposa, and that was pretty cool. Like, that was my first time being there.
Was it packed?
Actually, it was not packed.
Oh, wow.
I was expecting it to be like quite a few people there. It was kind of like a mid-30s older crowd, and the mimosas hit though.
You know what?
Mimosas was hitting.
You know what? I had a moment.
I wasn't expecting that.
I had a moment where I was getting ready to judge Wifey, man. Mm-hmm. You know, she ain't never watched American Me before.
Me neither.
That is fucking
Thank you.
crazy.
He just act like people just
you
sitting around
either?
watching that.
You've never watched American Me? Wow.
Tragic Me, graffiti,
Mike, you hear him?
That's sad.
blood in, blood out.
I never seen
Colors.
Blood In,
Okay, so
I did watch
okay,
Colors.
so this is what ends up happening, right? This is what ends up happening. So it's some snake shit, but this is what happens. So Blood In, Blood Out was getting ready to be made, right?
Okay.
James, is it?
James
what?
Edward almost.
Okay, James Olmos was
You
and
gotta say all three of them.
Oh, I'm never watching this.
James Edward Olmos.
It was kind of good.
Okay, so James Edward Olmos. So Blood In, Blood Out was being made. James Edward Olmos was a, I don't know what he had to do with Blood In, Blood Out, but he was there on set every day.
Okay.
So what he did was he stopped coming on set. So Blood In, Blood Out was getting made first.
Okay.
He stopped going on set. He got a bigger budget, and he made, instead of Blood In, Blood Out was like fictional.
Okay.
It wasn't real.
Okay.
Fictional is not real, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Clark County School District.
Yeah. So it was fictional. So what he ended up doing was he made a Blood In, Blood Out. James left that set and went and made a real Blood In, Blood Out with real characters, real gangs. So the real Mexican Mafia. The movie is amazing. So it's Blood In, Blood Out, but better acting.
Okay.
The movie is amazing, but what ends up happening is there's some rape scenes in it. The Mexican Mafia is 100% against rape scenes. Mm-hmm. And then at the end,
Rape like men and women. or
Men on men.
men on men, that is out. That is a
No cholos.
yeah, that is a narrative.
It's like forbidden.
Yeah. So you put rape scenes in it, but not only do you have rape scenes in it, you have the leader of what was the Mexican Mafia being raped as a teen.
That's not going down.
But he killed the guy
Okay.
at the same time. So
No, this is the beginning. This is
yeah, after he raped him,
but
after he got raped,
that's
then
out.
he killed him.
The raping that was out, right? And then at the end, you have him getting stabbed up by his own crew, and it wasn't his own crew. Now he did get the leader. He did get stabbed up and thrown off the third level prison thing, whatever.
Okay.
But not by his own crew though.
Talking about real life or in the movie?
In real life.
Okay.
So now you putting these fictional things in this movie when one of the leaders is still alive. So what I'm gonna do is, with the Mexican Mafia, allegedly, I don't want no smoke. I'm killing all the niggas that made this movie happen. Jesus. We not killing the actors. We killing the niggas that really live here and gave insight on this movie.
Jesus.
And then they put a bounty on your boy's head, a big one.
Jesus.
And he paid it. I don't know if I've seen him ever since.
James Edward almost?
Yeah.
He's acted since then.
This is 92, 93?
He's
There's
acted
the
since-
dad and Selena.
There you
Oh,
go.
shit. But he paid it and thrived after that. But I prefer Blood In, Blood Out, to be honest with you.
Why? You just said American Me was better. The better.
It is. But Blood In, Blood Out is classic. American Me is Blood In, Blood Out with real people and real names.
You said it had better actors and better acting. So why
It
do you
did.
prefer
Like it had, yeah, it did.
So why do you prefer the watered down version or the lesser
It's
version?
fucking classic.
It's a good ass movie.
Give me some Jojo.
I've never seen it.
It's on Hulu right now.
Is it?
Is it?
It's on Hulu.
Which one?
Oh, ass.
Blood and blood out.
And
Fuck.
we just canceled it.
We just canceled Hulu too.
Did y'all?
Yeah, I don't watch.
Yeah.
Fuck. Hey man, we might have to
Hulu
get that.
and Disney
We might have
Plus.
to get that free subscription real quick. Hey, I want some chow chow. That chow chow.
Disney owns the rights to that.
No shit. You know it's never been on streaming. Wow.
Now it is because they put it up there.
Give me some chow chow.
I might have to watch that one. Then. I
Yeah,
ain't
but
watched it.
American. So Blood and Blood Out is probably the only 3-hour movie. No, outside of superhero movies that I'll watch. But American Me is really good.
Braveheart?
Malcolm X. Titanic, nigga.
Titanic is
Boy,
3
he'll
hours.
watch that every time. But after
So I'll take that back. But
he watches it
was
after the
good.
crash
But it was,
every time.
So this is more like a psychology. So like, dude, he's in prison from 18 to he's in prison for a long time.
Okay.
I think he said 18 summers, whatever. He goes in when he's a teen. So he comes out, meet a chick. He goes out, meet a chick, right? And you know what I mean? He's making love to her. And the chick, in the moment, they be like, fuck me. They turn her around and try to.
put it in her butt.
When the Dookie shoot.
What
She
you
was
mean,
like,
fuck
stop,
me?
no. I was
Yeah,
like, this
as soon as
is really
she's
weird.
like, fuck me. And then that prison shit clicked and he turned her around. Niggas getting ready to.
Oh, wow.
So I'm used to, baby.
Going for the whole he know,
Put it in your
huh?
butt.
It's on. It's on.
Oh, he know on G-O-D.
Yeah, it
My
got real
God.
dark right there. I was like, was he trying to put it in her butt? Yeah.
Other,
OVO nigga, huh?
Freaky ass
Other-
nigga.
Other vaginal option, nigga.
anything else, wife? That it?
No. that's
Outside of
it.
Mary Poston?
Yeah, that was about it.
Everybody posting.
Ivan?
Nah, man. Nothing this week. I've been chilling.
Yeah, I ain't do shit either, man. I'm still just in the gym grinding. I got my first submission this week, man.
That's dope. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got my first submission this week, man. I didn't, after getting my ass thrashed, I was introduced to. So I'm usually doing jujitsu, right?
Okay.
But we had another teacher in there last week, and he introduced us to judo, and that shit hurts.
You don't know?
So judo is what police officers practice when they throwing you. Police officers toss your motherfucking
So judo
ass.
is throws.
Judo is throws.
Okay.
Jiu-jitsu is wrestling submission. Then you got striking, and then Muay Thai is striking and kicking. That shit sucks. And for a nigga my size to be thrown,
It's
It-
crazy.
hurts.
It's crazy for real. That is.
Nigga, it hurts.
They teach you how to fall.
That's a good one.
No, they didn't
You
teach
gotta
me.
learn how to fall, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I didn't know that. I'm gonna learn that. I did learn checking this week. That shit sucks too, though. Checking sucks.
What is that?
When you blocking a kick,
Okay.
that shit sucks. That shit sucks. That shit really sucks. Shin, nigga, because if you ain't working with a motherfucker that don't know what he doing, nigga, shin to shin. You imagine kicking it in your shin to shin? Oh
That
my god.
hurts.
Yeah, you might not be walking for a few
Yeah.
Just
days.
getting hit in your
Yeah, I
shin
made a nigga.
hurts.
Man, I made a nigga submit. He ain't say I quit, but he gave me the. Nigga, I damn near cried, nigga. Yeah. Cause I was getting my ass whooped, bro, and so I'm one of them motherfuckers. Like I gotta feel it, right? So I had one dude up in there, and when you like it's called sparring and rolling with motherfuckers, right? Everybody got their own like shit. So I kind of knew in the beginning, like, okay, this nigga I'm rolling with ain't fucking around. So we rolling and shit. He stopped me and he said, "Hey man, I get it, but don't forget to tap out. I will break your fucking arm." I was like, you know what? You're right. Because they give you, it's about communicating.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, what we're doing, you can really hurt somebody with it. So if I'm not tapping out or I'm not saying tap out, I tap out or I quit, whatever the fuck you want to say, you're under the assumption that it's not hurting me.
Correct.
So nigga, you keep pulling up on my motherfucking arm, nigga, like, and I'm like, so me and him was sitting there, and I'm just like, nigga, you can really, I had to call him a nigga, but he wasn't a nigga. And I'm like, nigga, you could really break somebody's arm. Because we was doing, is it Komodo? Something Komodo. You know what I'm talking about, Mike?
Maybe.
It's Komodo. What the fuck is it called? See that on me? Yes.
Yeah, Komodo raps.
basically,
Intertwining your legs and shit.
basically, I'm wrapping my arm around your arm and pulling it like this, all the way up your back, so I can break your shoulder, right? And you can get it from any angle. All I need to do, once I got my hand on that wrist and I'm able to wrap my, nigga, this shit's over, right? Yeah. And so this is how this lady, remember I told y'all too, like a couple weeks ago, I was sparring with a lady. So I kept putting my hand on the mat. Every time you put your hand on the mat, it's over, nigga. I will break this motherfucker. Right? So, and he was like, this is what it's all about. He was like, what we doing here, we ain't fucking around. And he was like, you know, and I said, so, I forgot what I told him, but he was like, when I'm outside, man, he's like, this is why we always talk about de-escalation. Yeah. Right? He's like, this is why we always talk about de-escalation, because, like, in that moment, I'm trying I know I could fuck somebody up. That makes sense. When I get there was a click. And once I get into that, once it click and I get into that
mode, is different.
Now I'm thinking about killing you.
Yeah.
Type shit. So, you know what I mean?
Why you would want to do that is still
no. I mean, look, man, because you know what I mean. Like I can take some pain. You know what I mean. I want to fit. I'll never be.
I didn't think you could see my Facebook.
Like I'll never
Whoa.
be. I hope to God, you know what I'm saying. I do this as a stress reliever, and it's just fun to me. Yeah. But I hope to God I never get put into these in real world situations. Yeah. But I want to know, what did Mike Tyson say? Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the. I want to know how this shit really fucking feels. Right. So, you know, when he's doing, when he got me in a rap, but it's not like painful, hurting like I thought it was. Like, no, I can like feel it, but he's like,
you better say something before it get worse.
Tap out. Don't forget to tap out. Yeah. So I will, you know what I mean?
You couldn't get it. You couldn't get out of it?
Oh, nah, fuck no. Oh. I mean, we taught reversals, but again, I haven't been doing it this long. So you teach me the technique and how to reverse out of the technique. That's one thing, right? But now when I get to sparring with a nigga or rolling with a nigga, sometimes you start forgetting about, then the instincts kick in. So you stop forgetting about the technique and think about just getting up. The problem is,
if you just get up, you're going to hurt yourself.
So the first thing we do as humans is try to get up. Yeah. But now, someone that's really, really trained, they see that. So every time I would put my hand on the mat to get so I could like try to push you away with this one, right? Yeah. And I put this hand on the mat, they go straight to that motherfucker, wrap that bitch. And then some people do it where they ain't even got to rap. They can just break your break your wrist. Jesus. Shit. So, yeah, man, it's fun, man.
That don't sound fun at all.
Sounds really crazy.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
Just gotta go to a class, man. It's fun as fuck. It's really fun. It's really fun. I enjoy it more than striking, and that's like the cool thing. Like striking is cool, you know. Niggas learning how to strike, and you know what I mean. Boxing niggas be walking in there and shit. Like that's like the 6-pack of MMA, I would say.
Striking?
Yeah.
Okay.
But nigga, I don't like striking as much as I do
wrestling.
Grappling.
Cause like you just hurting somebody without throwing a punch. It's just.
So you prefer to roll around on the ground with a nigga?
I mean, when you look at that's crazy. When you look at all the fights that I've seen,
most of it happens.
Most of them end up on the ground.
Yeah.
So, what happens when we get on this ground? The only difference is when you learn how to strike. Not only do I got you in this hole, nigga.
Now I'm gonna break.
I got my knee on your fucking neck, and now I'm finna smash your motherfucking face in. And
yeah, that's too much.
I mean, I do it for a stress reliever, and it's because it is genuinely fun. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't even been going to this place, and they knew my name. They know me by first name since day one. So it's like a family atmosphere. Yeah. We rolling like, bro, we rolling to like Nas and Wu-Tang and shit. That's the music being blasted. So it's like the only uncomfortable thing is
Not a selling point.
yeah, that's great. The only uncomfortable thing that I don't like, I'm putting it out there that I don't like, is that when the judo and jujitsu classes, a lot of them are fire and police officers. So fire department, police officers. And now when you start to go back, and even with me, when I start to go back and I'm listening and I'm looking at the fucking, I'm not really saying this to say, but like, what's my brother that got
George Floyd?
George Floyd. That is jujitsu.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Those things, and it's like you don't see police officers ain't punching.
No, they
They
don't.
either throwing you or putting you in a hole.
Yep. And say stop resisting.
Bingo.
Yep.
So what the dude tell me when I was sitting down? Top out.
Yeah.
That is Stop Resisting remixed. That is the only it is very uncomfortable. It is very uncomfortable with me.
I can see that. I can see that.
That is you know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's like I'm in here rolling with.
Yeah.
Them,
The fuzz.
the ops.
The fuzz. Training with the fuzz.
It's only those classes though. No striking. None of that. It's
That's probably on the job training though for them. They probably getting paid to be there.
probably
They probably getting paid to be there.
so.
Getting paid to learn how to kill you niggas.
So no, you got some. You got like you know what I mean the Mexican homies in there. They'll throw their police jokes out there and shit. You know what I'm saying? They'll do that.
How they respond?
I fucking hate the police. Like you hear that? Just
What the police?
it's a joke in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How do they respond to it?
Whatever. Then.
They off the clock,
Yeah.
so they probably don't care.
White humor.
Yeah, I know what that means.
That's really the only. It's like
It's all dark.
yes.
Yeah. And not funny. Sarcasm.
So I kind of just be like, hey brother, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fucking hey man, I catch you on the east side.
Like I don't really like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of still, you know, it's just that part.
That makes sense.
So I just kind of just be like, you know, it's cool. You know what I mean?
You got friends with the brother. They'll call you brother afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. But
You're not like the rest of them.
yeah, but you'll hear a bunch of fucking polices and oh y'all used to that and you know, don't kill nobody with anything in here.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jokes
Cut
like
the
that.
show.
Yeah, no,
Take
that
me out.
That sounds real uncomfortable environment to be in. Am I supposed to laugh at this or?
Yeah.
But so now I look at policing in a different light. I don't know if it's necessarily a good thing. You know what I mean? Like our master trainer, I think our master trainer is the fireman. But yeah. Yeah.
You have a little bit more compassion for cops?
No.
Oh, okay.
Less.
I have more insight,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
More understanding.
Yes. Like, man, I don't even want to say it because it's gonna sound really bad. It sounds really bad. But when you start getting into the technicality of what we do, right? I can understand why someone is screaming or can't move
Or can't breathe.
or have sometimes a heart attack. Because we are like a snake, right? Like a snake. If I have you in a hold, and please, I'm not being pro police, but I'm just saying this is what they work on a lot, right? But for those that are very, very technical with it, if I have you in a hold, I'm squeezing every time I feel you breathe.
But if I'm screaming, shouldn't that be my tap out signal? Or ow, that hurts. Or I can't breathe. That should be the tap out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But then it goes back to on the flip side of that, because a lot of these niggas do be head cases. Yeah. So in the case of the dude I talked to, I was rolling with on Monday, right? Where he was like, I try my hardest to de-escalate. Because when it clicks, my only thought is killing you.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? So you got them niggas too. Like you got some head cases, you know. But it just gives me a little bit more insight. And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing where you're taking techniques and you're applying them to not only people that are on drugs, but people that do not know what is going on with them.
And they're not trained.
Yeah.
In those same techniques, yeah.
So I'm putting you in this hole because I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting you in this hole because that's how I look at it. Like a lot of people, you know, I've been going to the gym for about 2 months now. I'm sorry, Mike. We getting ready to get up out of here. I just got on a roll. I've been going to the gym about 2 months now, right? You can start to see the ones that are getting better, so to speak. So the confidence is different.
Okay.
Now I'm not scared of confrontation.
Now I want to test.
Now I'm kind of talking.
I
Now
can't wait to do this on the
I
person.
can't wait to do this to a person. I'm talking more. I'm walking with more confidence because now I feel like can't nobody fuck with me. You gotta understand, a black belt is not the highest belt, but if you have a black belt, you can whoop 2% of the world, maybe top 2, and a black belt ain't even it. They ain't even the top.
So it's they getting. I wish a nigga would more feeling.
There you go.
Yeah.
But as I'm starting to, you know what I mean? I'm going to the gym and shit. I'm starting to see like, you know what I'm saying? Feel yourself a little bit. That's why when you first walk in the gym, they be like, humble yourself. But just because of how we are as humans, you can start to see the confidence.
That makes sense though.
But again, you learning these moves, you learning these techniques, and you so comfortable. And now I put on this uniform where I have power over people. Now I'm doing this shit because I think I'm putting you in this hole before I even put you in handcuffs.
But mentally also, because a lot of people are intimidated by the fact that you have that uniform on. They don't know what type of techniques you possess.
No.
So it's double-sided when you think about it. It's like a lot of people are really not going to be fighting back against that uniform like that.
So when a motherfucker, even like, okay, so if you, even watching the movies, if you've ever been in handcuffs and you see a officer tussling, right? They grab your wrist, twist it, turn you around.
Yeah.
Even through grappling, if I grab your shoulders, or I grab your wrist, that shit, when they motherfuckers be twisting them and shit, that's real technique.
Yeah.
So I have you in something before you even know you're in it. I'm just not pulling yet. And so when you give these techniques to people with power and then they go out with a uniform on, that is a recipe.
They turn into Batman.
It ain't just about, you know what I'm saying? but it, just the sheer insight is not just about the mental anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, nigga,
I wish a
Batman.
nigga would.
I'm Batman.
And there it is there.
that's all.
We're going 25 into 15.
You know what I'm saying? So not only do I got a gun, a taser, I have these moves that I can also kill you with.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I have the blessing of the state to do
To kill you and get paid suspension,
So
paid
Yeah.
leave.
I know I kind of got dark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little darker. Yeah.
and I just,
Started out on a high level.
the thing,
and
you know what I
brought
mean? 'Cause
brought
I'm-
us back down.
I'm just, you know what I mean? I am.
Pre-workout the world.
I'm really observant. You know what I'm saying? I'm really observant, and it's like, it's another world, man.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And when you talk about power, you don't know how people look, you know what I'm saying, until they have either money or a lot of power. And there is a lot of power in knowing that I can hurt you and I can defend myself. It's a lot of power in that shit. You know what I mean? Because not everybody's waking up thinking, oh, let me go train for.
Yeah.
To kill somebody. Yeah.
That makes sense.
So, yeah, man. Hey, man, this was cool, though, man. This was cool. This is cool. As always, you can follow the podcast. Look, I ain't even know thing. I took my damn, man. That shit got kind of dark. Maybe, you know what? Maybe one time, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I don't really like talking to people about what I do if they don't already know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if one of them come in here.
One of the officers?
Nah, just one of the people that's what that. One of our master teachers.
Oh, okay.
That would be cool.
Just to come in here to give more insight from a technical standpoint.
That's not how.
Whooping a nigga ass from a science.
That would be cool.
You know what I'm saying? Without the emotion.
You think them officers in your class that you gonna see this podcast and come hard at you the next?
Eventually, somehow, some way, everybody finds a way to the show.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what you say about us?
Eventually.
I mean, I enjoy seeing egos. I mean, not in there. So you have like people that really know how to like strike, right? Really know how to strike. Then you got those that are really good at jujitsu.
Yeah.
Well, you really good at jujitsu, but if I'm tagging you before you even get to me, then what?
Mm-hmm.
Or you have somewhere, or you're a great striker, but your hands kind of slow.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm before you can even throw a fucking punch. That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I hit hard, but my hands slow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my hands are slow, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know a nigga hands could even be that fast. So my respect for like Floyd is like through the fucking roof.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So by the time my brain says throw a punch,
You already
to the
hit.
face.
pop, pop, pop,
Yep.
already. I already got tagged. And now you mixing it with all the other shit.
Mm-hmm.
So now, by the time my brain says throw a punch, bop, 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 and by the time my brain says you really need to throw, nigga, I'm already in a chokehold.
Yep.
Or, like Mike is familiar with, nigga, if a nigga kick you in the right spot,
Going down.
it only takes 1.5. I mean, a half a kick where I didn't get you all the way, and one good one, and it is over. A nigga kick you in the thigh, or in some motherfuckers can reach up to the head. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not kicking you on my foot, I'm kicking you on my shin. The hard part. Nigga, night. before your brain, like if you're not trained, before your brain says throw a punch, it's over. That shit is scary.
Yeah.
And look at me, I'm doing it just because it's good for my mental.
Because it's Monday.
All right.
That being good for your mental sounds insane. Like, what is your mental at? That sounds
Because for cardio purposes,
okay.
it is, man, I'm soaked every time I get up out of it. And nigga, the whole match is wet.
Pause.
Because it's like you getting high intensity for, now jiu-jitsu is not high intensity, but you're talking about body weight, you rolling around, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is exhausting.
Yeah.
Especially to someone who has no technique, that's just using strength. So you talking about you doing 4 rounds of 4 minutes, 15 seconds on and off? You are depleted when it's over with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So when I'm done, I don't want to think about nothing. I don't want to. I am tired. I am done. So when I'm walking out of there, it's just more of a, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's more important things to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That type of deal. You just depleted.
Yeah.
That's good.
But
It's a good release.
Pause.
why do you pause
It's a
that
sweet release.
Jesus Christ. All right, as always, you can find the podcast. Sweetly. You can find the podcast on Twitter at Views from the 7, Instagram Views from the _7, TikTok Views from the _7. Man, hey man, shout out to all y'all. Also, that's knowing we throwing a lot more content out there, man. At some point we gonna hit them. We gonna hit them algorithms. We've been real. We've been consistent.
Yeah.
And on Facebook at Views from the 7. I've been
Twitter and Instagram, Young Al Bundy, YUNG_Al_Bundy.
wifey.
Shayna _Candy everywhere. That's SHAYNA _KANDII.
Ew.
Yeah.
I am S to the O on Instagram and Twitter. Shit.
A minor. Peace.